Organ donation is often called the gift of life, and a North Carolina baby was recently able to both give and receive that precious gift. I spoke with his family and the Duke surgeon who performed North Carolina's first Domino partial heart transplant about how this procedure could save more children's lives. Asher Hobby's mom and dad treasure every snuggle and smile.
He's just our little miracle.
A baby whose first months brought more fear and gratitude than his family could have ever imagined. As a newborn, Asher seemed healthy. But one day, his dad, Drew Hobby, says he stopped eating normally.
He was 18 days old.
The doctor sent them to their local hospital in Greensboro. From there, they were rushed to intensive care at Duke.
He was not doing well. We didn't know if he was going to make it through the night.
They eventually learned that Asher would need a heart transplant, news that brought complex emotions.
Why us? How do you pray for a heart knowing that some other family is going to lose, their child to do that?
But along with that difficult reality came a unique opportunity. While Asher's heart muscle was damaged beyond repair, the valves inside his heart were healthy. Meanwhile, another baby with a different type of heart defect had a healthy heart muscle but needed new valves.
What if we ask the family to donate their old heart for valves to a child that is in need? We call them Domino partial heart transplants.
Dr. Joseph Turek, the chief of pediatric heart surgery at Duke Health, says the Domino transplant is based on an innovation called the partial heart transplant, in which babies receive heart valves which grow with them. Dr. Turek and his team at Duke performed the world's first partial heart transplant last year. He believes Domino transplants will save even more children's lives.
It's really a wonderful setup where two children can benefit from one initial gift. When you find a new way in which you can get growing valves from children who aren't going to be using their old hearts anyway, it pretty much doubles the supply of valves that are going to be out there.
In North Carolina's first Domino heart transplant, little Asher Hobby became both an organ donor and recipient, receiving a new heart and donating the valves from his old heart to another baby.
Part of his very, very damaged heart still went to help another kid. That was one of the most amazing things.
The recipient of their generous donation of the valves, that patient is doing fabulously. The valves are growing, they work.
Asher is thriving too. After leaving Duke Hospital in a celebration of bubbles and applause, he returns for scans to monitor his new heart.
He's doing really well. He's a tough little guy.
With a smile and a story, his family hopes will inspire others just beginning their own difficult journeys.
Why us? And maybe it was supposed to be us. There's a light at the other side of such a tough, unimaginable situation.
So great to see him doing so well. And Dr. Turek says he hopes that these types of procedures will become more widespread and help babies across the country and the world.